Hi you guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you my current go-to makeup look, and I know I'm not leaving the house, I'm not doing anything, I'm not going anywhere, but I still have been putting makeup on. This is a look that makes me feel confident. It's really easy. So I'm going to show you guys all of the products that I use, how I get this look. If you guys are interested in seeing how I got this natural, glowy, everyday makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I already did my morning face routine, but I've been getting a lot of questions about how and why I am so tan all the time recently, and it's just simply because I have been self-tanning more because I have time, and I'm just trying to be consistent with it because I've been filming a lot and I just feel more confident when I have a nice tan. I think a lot of people feel that way. So I've been using either Loving Tan or Saint Tropez on my body. And then for my face, I always use this Isle of Paradise self-tanning drops. I've tried a ton of different, not a ton, a few different face tanners. This one I've never had any problems with. It is vegan friendly, cruelty free, organic. It smells amazing too. So you just add a few drops of this to your moisturizer at night and then just like apply it as you would your moisturizer. I usually take it down my face and my neck and chest as well. Then go to sleep, wake up in the morning, wash your face as usual. And the medium seems to work pretty well with my skin tone. It's not orange at all. So all that being said, we're gonna go in with primer first. I've been using the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. So I have the original silk canvas as well, just the little mini one, and I love this. So I had to buy the liquid version, and I'm really liking this too. It's really nice. So I kind of just like pat this into my skin, because I find if you rub this, it can tend to get like pilly, if that makes sense. So I just like press it into the skin. Also, I've been painting my nails a lot. What do you think? Every week I'm doing something different with my nails because we got time. Okay, primer's done. I'm actually gonna go off camera and do my eyebrows really quickly. I meant to do that before the video started, but I forgot. So when I come back, I'll tell you what I used and all that stuff. Okay, so brows are done. I get a lot of questions about what I use for my eyebrows, and because of my hair color and like what matches, so I go back and forth between a few products. I just recently came back to the Urban Decay Brow Blade in the shade Ginger Snap. So this has like this felt tip side, and I only used this side today, and then I just used a brow gel because I find that the felt tip side gives me more of like that feathery look, but I do use the pencil side as well. This is definitely the most ginger friendly color in my opinion, especially the felt tip side. It's very like orangey red. I use also the Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 2.75. I really like this one too. And then of course the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Auburn. So those are all of the shades that I use for my hair, if anyone was wondering. And then I always just use a brow gel. We're gonna go into the face first because the eyes are really simple. So lately I've been doing the contour and concealer before the foundation. I recently just started doing it again just to like try it out. So I've been like having fun with makeup lately just because I've had time to like sit here and play with it, and it's really therapeutic for me. I've gotten a couple comments from men that are like, why are you wearing makeup if you're just at home? You don't need makeup. Like, I know I don't need makeup. Nobody needs makeup. But I love makeup. I enjoy putting it on, the whole process. It makes me happy and it makes me feel good. So like, what? It's not a big deal. Like, I just enjoy makeup. I truly enjoy it. So that being said, we're gonna go into some contour first. So I will go in with this Nude Sticks Nudies All Over Face color in Bondi Bay. And if you guys see me looking over here, it's just because this is where my big mirror is. Also, I am not a makeup artist or a makeup guru or anything like that. I just like makeup. So that looks really crazy, but you just gotta trust the process. Oh my god, okay, so I just added an extra light and I think that made a big difference. So I'm so sorry for like the first few minutes of this video looking so shitty. I think I'm gonna use Makeup Forever Ultra HD in the shade 31. This is like my more tan shade. I have more fair colors for when I'm not tan. But this is one of my favorite concealers. It's so good. Oh wait. So I finished High Fidelity. I told you guys I was watching that. So good. With Zoe Kravitz. And after that series, we bought, well, Jim bought me a record player because we were just like so obsessed with that whole soundtrack and really inspired to just like get a record player. So we got a record player. He got me Fleetwood Mac and 2 Billie Eilish albums. Also, super stinks because like when the whole virus outbreak started, I was supposed to go see Billie Eilish in concert in Philadelphia, and the day before the concert, I knew it was gonna get postponed. I knew it was coming because that's when things really started to get worse. But a day before the freaking concert, it got postponed. So I didn't get to see Billie, and I don't know if you guys know, but I love Billie. I love her music so much. And in June, I actually got, so my mom's favorite city is Boston. And for her birthday, was it her birthday? Maybe Christmas. I think it was Christmas. I got her tickets to go see Maroon 5 because she has a huge crush on Adam Levine. And Leon Bridges and Meghan Trainor are with them. And that's June 24th in Boston. So I'm hoping that won't get postponed as well, but I have no idea, like no one knows like when things are gonna kind of be back to normal. So hopefully we can go to Boston. My brother's fiance just had to postpone her bridal shower. They're supposed to be getting married in July, and I am in the wedding. So hopefully that stays on track as well. By the way, I'm putting on my, well, it's not even foundation. It's like a, it just says Fresh Dewy Makeup. It's the YSL Touche Éclat All-in-One Glow Antioxidant Sunscreen. It's just like a tinted moisturizer type thing. And I am in the shade B30. I love this stuff. I'm not like all about high-end makeup, or especially like YSL. I think I have only this and one YSL lipstick because it was a Zoe Kravitz collab, and I'm so freaking, oh, she's like my girl crush. So I bought one of her lipstick collabs with YSL. But other than that, I'm like all about just stuff you can get at the drugstore or Sephora. I mean, this is Sephora, but like YSL makeup is not necessary. But I do really like this. It gives you like a nice glow. It's not cakey at all or like super full coverage or anything like that. So it's really nice. But anyway, I finished High Fidelity. I am all over the place. And then we started Ozark season 3. If you guys haven't watched Ozark from the beginning, you gotta watch it. Jason Bateman is so freaking good. And I'm pretty sure he directs that series. It's so good. It's on Netflix. So I think we have 3 more left in the 3rd season, which is the current season that just came out a few days ago. That show is so, so good. You have to pay attention though. And then guys, I'm watching Little Fires Everywhere on Hulu. It has Reese Witherspoon and Kerry Washington from Scandal. It's one of the best shows I have seen in so long. I watched episode 5 yesterday. I think there's 8 total, but they don't all come out at once like Netflix, I don't think. So I'm just like waiting for the next episode every week now that I'm caught up. But it is one of the best shows I have seen in such a long time. If you're into like dramas, that sort of thing. I mean, you can't go wrong with those actresses. Oh my God, Reese Witherspoon is bae. I freaking love her. We're gonna go to eyes now. I usually skip around. I'm just gonna leave the face alone for a minute. So I'm gonna prime my eyes real quick. And I use the MAC Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot. This is my favorite eye primer. This is my only eye primer actually, but I do really like it. So the eye look that I've been doing is super simple. I've been really into the eyeshadow eyeliner trend lately. So to start, I usually just put any kind of like a neutral tone into my crease. So I'm just taking this NARS palette that I have, the Hot Nights face palette, and I'm just gonna use this bronzer shade in here. So I just put this tan color kind of all over the lid and into my crease, just to have a little something. You could skip this all together if you wanted. Do your thing. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not a pro here. This is just what I've been doing. I just take an angled brush like this, and then I will take a dark brown eyeshadow, or you could use black, or you could use literally any color. I did blue the other day. I posted a picture. I was wearing like a blue bra, and I just got time these days to do stuff like that, okay? I'm gonna take this gingerbread palette, which was actually a gift from my friend Francia. We met through Instagram, actually. I had a meet and greet in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I was like going by myself. It was for Evagen, and this angel, and we had met a few times before at expos and at a Gymshark pop-up, and every time I would see her, she would bring me food. So like instant best friends, of course. And she lives in Chicago, so this angel drove to just hang out with me. I think it was like over 2 hours just to hang out with me because I was like gonna be there by myself. So, and she brought me gifts. She brought me an eyeshadow palette. She brought Riggs like a collar. She brought me deep dish Chicago pizza. Like, she's just freaking gem. That's why I love social media. That's like one of the things that I love about social media is you can meet some of the most amazing people. Okay, anywho. So I'm just gonna take this angled brush into the shade Midnight Snack, this like deep brown shade right here. And so you just create a line. And then just connect it. And then fill it in. The tricky part is getting both sides to match, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And then you kind of like take it across your lash line, however far you want to go with it. That's it. Oh my god, that was surprisingly easy. So I'm gonna go do the other side and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Both sides are done. I always have a hard time with this eye, and I don't know why. I think my eyes are two different shapes or sizes or something, but that's pretty much it for the eyes. So the last thing I do, and you can do this again with any color, but I have this little Pat McGrath quad that is very expensive. So you can use any like sparkly shade that you have, but this Pat McGrath shade right here is super special. So I love, this is like my favorite thing to put on my inner corners. Kind of drag it up and down. I'm trying to like talk and do makeup at the same time, but it's very hard. I've been doing, so I go to therapy. I have very bad anxiety. So I have been going to therapy once a week, and like one-on-one therapy once a week, and group therapy once a week. So obviously now that has halted, but I just recently got back into it via teletherapy, which is basically like FaceTiming my therapist. So I was going to therapy 2.5 hours every week because there's just a lot of things that I would like to work through from like my past, and just, I think everybody can benefit from therapy, but I have therapy after this. I just like really want to work on myself this year, and especially now during such a weird time, I think it's really important to stay on track with it so that I don't kind of spiral into like, into like a dark place. So she just texted me, that's why I said that. Anyway, all right, let's get back to the face. I kind of like go back and forth between the face and the eyes. So now I'm gonna go over that contour with more bronzer. I'm gonna use Fenty in the shade Private Island. This is my tan girl shade. I have a lighter shade for when I am not tan. So now we are gonna go into highlight. I have been using this ColourPop On the Cusp is the shade name. This is very intense. So I'll just take some on my ring finger and then, ooh, oh my goodness. So I will just put that here, up my temples a little bit, my brow bone. So because I haven't had anywhere to go, I've really just been like taking my time doing my makeup and like learning more about what I like, what I think looks good on me. I mean, I think I'm getting pretty good at like doing my own makeup, but I just love it. It's so therapeutic for me, and I don't know, I was never really like that until maybe like the last few years. I've gotten really into it. So now we're gonna go into blush. I'm gonna use this Kathleen Lights ColourPop collab in the shade So Retrograde. It's like an orangey, it's like orange. So I'm just gonna take some of this on this brush and kind of just sweep it on the apples of my cheeks, back a little bit. I like to go on my nose. I never would have thought I would put something on my face that's like this color, but last thing for the face is, I don't do this all the time, but I will use this blush topper, just the pink side, and go over that blush just to add a little more of a sheen. See that? It's so nice. I just love a nice like dewy look, which is weird because I never used to be like that. Like in college, I wanted to be like as matte as possible. I was all about that like MAC powder foundation. Oh my God. Okay, so face is pretty much done. I just have the rest of my eyes. I said the eyes were done, but obviously I have to do mascara. And I have a lot of different mascaras, but I always find myself going back to this one. It's the Il Makiage. I believe it's called the Icon Mascara in just black. This mascara is so, it just gives me like that cat eye effect. I don't know. None of my other mascaras really give me that. So today I have therapy at 1 o'clock, and then my group is at 6 o'clock. So I have therapy twice today. And usually if I were going in person, I would do group at 6. It's always Thursdays. Group at 6, it's an hour and a half. And then I would do one-on-one afterwards at 7:30. So I would be at therapy from 6 until 8:30 every Thursday. And I've just been really trying to stick with it, just to work on my mental health, work on things that I want to work on about myself, and like better ways to cope with anxiety. Did that just get super bright? That's what I'm doing. And I really like my therapist. I just started seeing her, I guess a few months ago, but I really like her. This is like the first time I've actually stuck with someone for this long. I always bail, and I'm trying not to do that this time. I'm not gonna do that this time. I never stick with it. I'm promising myself that I will, because she's really been helpful so far. There's no shame in going to therapy. There's no shame in working on your mental health and trying to become a better version of yourself. So that's why I just want to be an advocate for that, because there's a stigma around going to therapy. You're like, oh, you must be crazy. But I'd probably be a lot more crazy if I wasn't going to therapy, you know? Just doing a little mascara on the lower lashes. This mascara is the best. Oh, it's so nice. Okay. We're almost there, guys. How cool is this mug, by the way? I posted it on Instagram the other day. I got it from Urban Outfitters, but it was a while ago. And I got this new coffee creamer that's like cannoli flavored, or like cannoli filling flavored. That's it for the face and the eyes. I'm gonna do my lips now. So I will take this NYX lip liner in Nude Suede Shoes. I'm not good at lining my lips, by the way. I love this color because it's like almost like my natural lip color. This side of my face just gives me issues for some reason. Like this eyeliner never works. This lip liner side never works. I don't know. I wish I had a symmetrical face. My face is not symmetrical at all. I look totally different from this side and this side because my nose is crooked. And it used to be one of my like biggest insecurities. Like I used to never take pictures from this side, which is so stupid, but we all have our insecurities. But I've kind of like stopped caring so much about that. Okay, anyway, so my lips are lined and then I filled them in. Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Wifey. This is like my perfect pinky nude. It's so freaking nice and it lasts forever. See that? It's the exact same color as the lip liner, almost just a tiny, tiny bit lighter. This is like my perfect shade. I have such a hard time finding like my perfect nude. This is really matte. So if I want to put a little something else on, Marc Jacobs Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick in the shade Sugar Sugar, because it's pretty much the same color. Again, it's a little lighter, but then it adds a little bit of a shine. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna set my face now. I would usually use a more glowy, hydrating setting spray, but I want my makeup to last all day because I'm actually filming a workout for YouTube today as well. So I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last. And that's it. So this look just makes me feel really confident. It makes me feel pretty. Something that definitely doesn't take me long at all if I'm not filming it. This has been my kind of like go-to if I want to feel like a baddie. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What's your current favorite makeup item or something that is like your go-to holy grail ride or die? I would love to know. I love makeup so much, so if you guys ever want to share your finds with me, it could be drugstore, high-end, doesn't matter. I love makeup. I love trying new things. Have I had lipstick on my teeth for this whole outro? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.